All right, gotcha, Gator. Well, what's going
Come
on?
on. There we go. Can you?
Yep, I can hear you now.
How you doing, Allie?
I'm good. How are you?
Um, uh, I'm a little frustrated, just like everybody else. Allie, I have a quick question to ask you.
Sure.
What some of the guys from, let's see, '06, '08, 96, the Steve Spurriers, the people who actually built this thing from the ground up. What are some of those guys, the Brandon Spikes, the Percy Harvins, the all those guys, including your husband, that built this thing up from ground zero to what it is now? Championships, SEC championships. I mean, title, all that stuff. What are some of those guys feeling when they look at the Gator program now? Like, has your husband has he talked to other players? Like, have they express how they feel, like what they're seeing, and how this program is being ran into oblivion? I mean, 1-9 against SEC play. I mean, it's just all the wrong records.
Yeah.
How are they responding? Have you heard anything?
Well, so we go every home game, we go to the F Club, which is kind of the Florida letter winners room that's in the stadium. And there's tons of guys that played with Eric or played in the '06 team or the '96 team. And, they're all frustrated. And I think that they all like Napier as a person. And so that makes them conflicted because, Gator always, and they want to support the program, but they also don't feel like it's headed in the right direction. And I think a lot of them have shown frustration in the last couple of years about what they perceive as lack of toughness. I will say, I don't think that's what we've seen the last couple of weeks, but I think in general we have seen that in this team, and I think a lack of organization and the same mistakes being made over and over again. We think as normal fans that it's frustrating to us. It is 10 times more frustrating to them because they know the kind of work that goes into not making those mistakes on game day. And I think a lot of them feel like, okay, so we're not practicing in the way that we're supposed to because we wouldn't be making these mistakes on game day if we were.
Gotcha. Two things. Shout out to Grand Mercs. That kid is a warrior. I had my concerns and doubts, and a little bit of hiccups here and there and stuff like that. But that kid, he has given his all, despite whatever we may think about him, whatever conclusion we come up with. That kid has given his all to Gator Nation. So,
Yeah.
and second thing, I. That gentleman that was interviewing you as well, him as Billy Napier, he forgot to interpretate ultimately, because Billy Napier is so hinged on saying ultimately all the time. I just wanted to get that out there. So,
Ultimately,
absolutely.
though, we got a locker room of good people. So I guess we can hang our hat on that